Well, it's the 18th of the month, which means there's a new Jojolands chapter out, and we are getting right back into it because there's even more people jumping into the alligator enclosure. Meanwhile, the gang is freaking out about the stickers at the bottom of their shoes, and they realize, oh shit, there's some at the bottom of Jodio's shoes too. So now everybody is affected. Jodio deduces that it might be because they stepped on the blood back at the house where they saw the first dead guy. And then Dragona uses smooth operators to try and take the sticker that's on their foot and unknowingly starts undoing the rope fence next to them for the elephant enclosure. And that's when Dragona starts getting attacked by the stand that first takes the form of Jodio and then turns into the kid that fell in the alligator enclosure in the last couple chapters. This ghost is taunting them about an ex that they had that they would, I guess, steal money from to use for cosmetic stuff. And then Dragona turns around to look at the evil spirit, and that activates the attack of this stand, and they get pulled away mid, I guess, attack, and instead hits a baby elephant in the enclosure. And that's when all hell breaks loose. Dragona gets their shoe knocked off, and it's revealed that it wasn't just on the shoe. It's attached to Dragona themselves, the person. It's at the bottom of their foot now. Jodio tries to avoid getting trampled by an elephant, and they're trying to help Dragona take the sticker off of their foot, and that's when they start getting attacked by the stand. It first takes the form of Dragona and then turns back into the kid. And then we get a flashback from when this same ex-boyfriend shot Jodio in the back after trying to get a pendant back from him. Which, honestly, I thought about it, and I thought, that seems a little crazy of a thing to do, to just shoot this kid. He didn't even actually, like, attack you. He was just trying to get this thing back for their sibling. But honestly, if I got blasted in the hand by something I couldn't see, I'd probably freak out and shoot the only other person in the room too. And we get kind of this big reveal, and it's somewhat of a retcon because we see the birthmark in a panel in Glory Days that Jodio has like a bullet scar over his Joestar birthmark, which is a very interesting design choice for Jodio as a character. Jodio tells Usagi to turn the Mate Kudasai into a wire rope to keep the elephants at bay, and then they move to a safer spot and kind of plan out what their next moves are going to be. Jodio also figures out that the stand, these stickers, use dead people to find the feelings hidden in the hearts, and that is, I guess, how they know so much regarding the pasts of all of these different characters. But that also means that they probably heard the whole phone call that they had with Rohan, and that they are probably in the middle of trying to decode the message that he gave him while they're being attacked at the zoo right now. So it's kind of a race against the clock to find the user while also trying to get these stickers taken off. Jodio comes up with an absolute crackpot idea to have Mate Kudasai turn into lithium-ion batteries before jumping into a lion enclosure. So I guess he's gonna throw some batteries in this lion's mouth, have them ignite, and maybe he's gonna try and burn the sticker off that way. But to be honest, I think the next couple of chapters, part of me doesn't think that this plan is going to work, and I think that they're just gonna have to tank all of the the ghost attacks that they're gonna have to deal with just to find the user, because the user could be close, they could be far away. I mean, they probably have to be close because apparently Usagi's family was like right there before they got to the zoo. But no, this is a good chapter as always. This stand, we still don't actually know the name of it, is absolutely horrifying, and it makes me kind of scared what the next several fights are going to be, even for like Act 3 of Jojolands, let alone the rest of Act 2. Because this is turning into such a dark ability and such a dark fight, where the stand's form itself seems to be these stickers, but by extension, the stand uses like the dead people around it. It's so fucked up. And I imagine to have an ability this evil, an ability that uses the misfortune of others, and then will learn just the deepest, most horrible things about your targets. Whoever the user is shaping up to be a real 7-page Muda type individual. I'm hoping that we get like a full chapter beatdown. Maybe not that long, but I think it's time. This is the last part, probably, in the series. I imagine Jodio is going to have, a 10-page rainfall, or whatever we're going to call it. Also, I am just so in love with the setting of this fight already. I cannot believe that it has taken 9 parts for us to have a fight that takes place in a zoo. That's crazy to me, but it's just so much fun to me. Trying to think of any other crackpot theories or ideas that I have. I feel like the end of this fight is probably going to be one of 2 parties is going to crack the code. Either the user of this really evil ghost stand is going to crack the code, but then the gang is going to defeat them and get the decoded message, or whatever, split second before something terrible happens, and then they get to use it, or the gang decodes the message before the bad guy does. Again, I really hope that Usagi's family is still alive. I imagine they're probably just being used as ransom at this point, but you never know. The user of this stand seems incredibly evil, but this also has me wondering, who hired this person? Is this just a third party, or is this somebody hired by Howler or somebody else? Because I have heard through various people in the community that there's theories floating around that Meryl May is kind of a secret evil in the background, and I do kind of see where people are coming from with that. So it's possible that this user, whoever they may be, was hired like in crazy secret to kind of mess with the gang, and torment them using their families and telling them all of their secrets, because it's theorized that part of the stand is learning the deepest, most horrible things about each individual target, or the user themselves, they were provided this information through somebody else. I don't know. Those are just my ideas and theories, but obviously, looking forward to the next one. As always, I can't wait to see Jodio cram a bunch of batteries in a lion's mouth.